welcome to the show one more time. How you doing? As we promised some days ago in my last video, it's time to speedrun through the Imaginarium Theater. Let me just wonder how are you doing? Hope you're doing fine. Doing great, as per usual. But let's just give it a run, give it a go. Let's get ready. Rumble. Now we're totally free from the first see through all of this. We know what this is, we know what everything is. I did some runs here and there to try and test how this should go quick and how can I like plow through it. What I want to say though is that I'm gonna have two timers. The one is gonna be the real-time attack, the RTA, and then the system actually gives you an in-game time, which is something that we can get as a beautiful reference just to compare among the community. But yeah, hope you enjoy it. Hope you have fun with it. Let's get into it. As per usual, this is all out of time, so just picking my characters. I just swapped a support character. Shout out this run goes to Circle 12, a good old friend that I have added. And he's got quite the lineup, so shout out to her. And everything else is set up. One thing I did change though is that I got Line out and I got in just because the lack of at some stages can be an issue. But if this goes plowingly and swimmingly, we should make quick work of everything. The test runs were around, so without the loading times and just so let's just go to things set up and actually time should have begun a little bit ago. Get out because I don't have the timing. Okay, well we'll begin from 3. This is quite stressful. Let's just go. Okay, so 3, 2, run. First of all, you want to pick a companion. The more people you have on the lineup, the better.
Ready for anything.
And next, you have anything else? Here's, and we'll try to see how tackle lineups here have to be fast because that's what wastes time on. So this always.
Fire it up! Gears of the storm! Squall and fury!
Used a little bit of Farus and Farus and charge attack after the E actually moves a bit. So if you can just cross that. Now Scaramucci's back. Byron.
I'll amuse you.
Dare to mess with me?
But it should. That actually that should.
Have fun with this yet.
Upon the gate.
Kinda slowish. The good thing about this mode is that depending on what companion you get, if you get Venti here, you go super fast. I think that it's annoying here is that you have to first of all be fast what you on what you Try to get as many bonuses as you can. And I'll get them. So this is basically go fast between and then the in-game time is gonna be as whatever it is. Let's keep going. And next lineup. This.
Swear by my sword. One with wind and cloud. Time to testify.
Holy hell. We'll do a little bit of a showcase of what has changed among time because now Florian has her set final the companions. Pick companions as much as you can, and we'll all hate them. So
I won't hold you
now,
back. Much.
and I cannot get another. Now we got a boss. We're gonna get Arlecchino rolling here. Try to both. I should save Kazuha for another round. Nah, I'm gonna use it now because Bent is still on. So we're gonna go.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Transfix.
Nice. We don't care about this because there's some bonuses that you just don't care, basically, because it takes way too long. However, Mr. Cachet. Is what it is. Don't have any here, so I may as well other enemies and pick up five. And I don't know what else. I have to pick 4 with. I don't have Baiju. I don't have Baiju. Did I pick it up earlier? Oh, this annoying. Oh, this totally broke down. Massive mistake. Okay. And it's also a mono.
Insubordination. I'm going in.
I'm gonna try and take it as far, barely as possible as I can. Of course, this was not the most optimal situation to find myself to say something. Come on. He's hidden power is on. So this broke my head. Stop. So bad. Oh, it did actually.
Darkness, come.
So annoying.
I'm going in.
So annoying.
Get with me.
Where did this boom come from? Come on. Oh, it's all right the other way. This is weird that.
Odds reveal by
This has to be that one.
Process of elimination.
21. Gonna be so close. Come on, 9. this was not. We got enough. Yes, we still should rotate out now. Very, very iffy, very close. Gonna up there. First. More energy. Fast. We're gonna this one because it's the only one that adds. Cannot get another companion, so we'll battle. I want not a lot of stuff, but there's a lot of mixed enemies. May as well get a pure Hydro. Not pure Hydro enemy. Gonna go well. However, it's gonna be. See, and now I have no with the problem because Benedict earlier. And you need to have 4 characters, so I'll have to burn a character.
Right now, emerge. I'm always watching. Right now.
Search for it. Know your place.
Emerge. Right here.
Scatter. Well now.
I have no healing, I have to be like very careful.
Get
Why?
close. Behold.
Lucky for me,
Right now.
some of these characters just fly, so
Sight to behold.
I'm on iframes and burn. How they should be able to.
Here you are.
I
Wretched burn.
I did this to avoid the bubble, basically.
Right here. Right now.
Check this out. Swallow fury.
Have more enemies than
Right here. Right now. Right here.
this time based. Yeah, I have to keep killing people for a ton of time and my game.
I got you covered.
Nothing lasts forever.
Plow through the shields, holy gosh.
Right here.
Behold.
Let me have. At this point, we're just surviving. We've completed all the requisites already.
Bow your head.
People rotate out. Now. No. Yeah, give me because we don't have no Bennett, no healing, no whatever. I never seen the companion spec.
What is the situation?
I got that. Two bosses. Bruh, I don't know if we're gonna be able to do everything. to kill the other one. Yeah, this is not optimal whatsoever.
There is no.
Right here. Right now.
This would have a
About that. Right here. Nothing lasts forever.
On to oblivion.
what did I not? Our DPS, later, we're still missing Bruce. This is not gonna allow.
Armed and ready.
Okay. Cannot. What is- Oh hell no. Oh hell. Those assholes, if you can avoid them. Gonna have to in burning some as well. I want to save like last round. Something like this is just gonna be weird. Like Chlorine can't self heal, so we're gonna have to bank on that.
Illusion shattered.
You asked for it. Stop right there. Nice and spiky.
Shoot on sight. Ready. There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal. Illusion shattered. Loaded.
Okay, that was just more than I expected. Thanks for your efforts, Chlorine. Now you give me Bison. Now that could have used him like 3 rounds ago. Last call. This is all companion. Not gonna swirls. This is Venti, I don't know anymore. And that's that we cannot pick anything else. Just for missing 5 Fantasia flowers. I would have liked to have Bennett for this, but you wanna wait a bit for stuff to happen. Like no, not quite what I want.
Laid bare.
And I got an achievement. Okay. So we'll have to. This is. I would like for the in-game time to be like the first thing you see, but it's like the last thing. So I might just well cut it. Or Raiden did the maximum damage. 100. First, most surprised that it's not Arlecchino, but Scaramouche, the enemies, Alhaitham was a potato, basically. With Baiju, it's very different. You can get very screwed by the RNG. Venti is not here, and the fastest was 50. Now we'll get the porting cast, which was I'm Garb. I forgot her name right now, but you know a cool one. And this is the characters used for that. And the game time. I hope I find my performance bar, which was not, was mistakes. And 7 minutes 25. There. I've done like 5 minutes in other setups, but this is like very random because what you random. If you get a lot of companions pretty fast, you can end up choosing the better setups. So per se that you get Venti on the first round, you can go Scaramouche, Farus, and Venti Toma, and then you don't lose anything because Toma you will use later. But one more time, but it does more suited what you're trying. And as you saw, some runs can leave you without healers because the companions are random, so that's why I took Dori immediately. Dori has a very neat thing that her burst regenerates is something we can, now that we're over, we can kind of talk and discuss about a bit. Where are you? Very unexplored character because everyone goes straight to Kishino, but Kishino will not heal a story, nor will give you the save. So first of all, I should raise her to 90 because it's all about doing some bosses. Yeah, 5 sword for energy regeneration, HP to HP, which she heals better. 6 time, long time. And some talents there go higher. I could get it higher, but capped level. But the thing is that this does give HP, does regenerate energy, and does apply electron use. So if the enemies are pyro, it's like you will get exploded on just because the burst is active. But this just means that don't use Dori with Bennett, for example. Bennett's Q will make you apply it by Pyro, and Dori's Q will make you apply it by Electro. Just standing there, you should explode in continuous. You don't. But you get infused by Electro. The same thing that happens with Barbara. Barbara does apply wet on, which is awful. But is a 4-star character. So some things go bad or wrong. The talent is very good because saving stuff, and got the passive that you have more energy after you the burst. Use the you will get additional 5 energy. Every time she deals damage with an electro-related reaction, the cooldown of her on a character connected to the burst. So basically, you want the burst, not the so everyone has more energy and she gets less cooldown. And as a healer, he's a good healer. No shields, but the thing is that she does regenerate energy. And it's a characteristic that only your Raiden can considering the Electro Archon, respect a bit is down. Who else was there used? Which is not usually not as well. But Pyro. Yeah, we had Baiju and Hatham and whatnot, but Baiju you've seen plenty of times and Hatham hasn't. So let's focus on that. Yeah. Skara's using the set. Sakura's very just as a stat stick, I don't have his weapon, nor is it because it only increases attack speed a bit, something. Unless you're gonna see 6 him, it's not optimal. May as well have that. However, this skill, the passive of the weapon is gonna need just a stat. So yeah, these ones 0, talent, and 8. I'm gonna do it next battle pass. This battle pass, I VS talents, and so you just save it to get the battle pass, the XP in just one. And else setup. Yeah, chlorine. About chlorine, first of all, you have to add 20 here because after you use your E and make a couple of shoot, you have 20% additional crit rate. This is 74.5. Not with her weapon, with instant clear. With her weapon, you should have 4 plus 20. This with her weapons go close to 70 almost. She lost some attack because now she's working with her set, and this is not like the best set ever. It does have some rolls nice here and there, and attack percent and everything is decent substats wise, but she is a low roll and a low roll. I could have used either 1 energy recharge or 1 defense, crit damage, and then or crit rate even, but damage preferably. And helmet, what do you want me to tell you? It was a Thanos, but instead of HP, it went to energy recharge. So either 1 HP or 1 PR crit rate would be much better. And the goblet. Goblet is offset. I have one on set. But this is just a bomb goblet. I might give her a full character spotlight because her playstyle is quite a thing. And you have to be precise and you have to do the rotation correctly to get the maximum output damage. But as a news flash, I make you all aware that chlorine. I would have loved for C1, but we got Monad. We'll check on her later because I also want to show you why sometimes you could run Echo of Fragment, especially if you have the. You could run this because the full value of the normal attack damage is higher with echoes if it triggers up to 70k. It's like 70k in some, but this will happen sometimes here and there. Whereas with harmonic will be more common because the mechanic of active is simpler and more, but the damage peaks would be higher with echo, especially with. Sorry about that. Who else was interesting? Oh, he's on an EM build, which would be mixed situations because you would just want to be dealing as much damage as possible, and that should be reaction because it's not like he's got a stab of Homa and every time he deal a ton of damage. No, indeed, the supportive character, the main way that he can deal damage is reaction, basically because how his kit works. So that's 6, like all 4-star. He's running a mixed set of basically because he's normally on version compositions. Just an all-around way to deal damage. Weapons, one is the keychain because of so all that the elemental skill damage is basically the main way to do damage, but there's not. The interesting thing is the and then the ammo. Very light, a lot of crit rate or some crit rate, but you're not gonna be damaged. And you just consistent on the damage here. Basically because it's all coin. But you can, unless it's Burjan, unless you have nothing. So yeah, who else was? Oh, the team. It's actually my 5. No 67. The Qing is my 6, but Jin is the next. The only thing that's missing is the first easy best here or there, depending on certain situations. But the standard banner character, don't expect the CC like the village. C2 is interesting, C4 is interesting, but yeah, C1 is very, very not a thing. What else? He's just got a ton of attack for 10 and Verdes and Memory for RTA. Nothing out of attack goblet, attack helmet. Who else was there? Visual seeing like
I
this right
created
now.
another universe
I'm
and founded paradise.
tinkering with her just to see if I should run either this helmet. I do switch here and there. The stat lines look much higher, but there's way less crit rate. One thing I could do with this setup is try to get some more crit damage in and then swap the Skyward Harp for a stringlet because it does give you more damage on all. But I did test stuff out, and if I get to choose, I would like to stay on high crit. And yeah, if I could make the crit rate go past 60, 62, 65, some stuff like that, that would be a very, very, very nice way to round up this character. But still, visual, I know how good she is. I will forever prefer Raiden because it's way fly like
I created another universe
respect
and founded
done
paradise.
out.
For I, Fischl, and the Prinzessin de
So yeah, I could raise this, but the only pause and I could make it higher. Yes, this domain pain. best stuff right now. I pop some there, but I'll do it off screen. Fire Tornado basically. This I could also raise it and have more damage on her, but this is something that I have to work my way toward because from prior to the Imaginarium Theater, I had no use for all these characters. Now I have to like cleanse them up, make them shine, and then they'll be at the top. But I don't know if I'm missing someone else. I'm not. But overall, this was like a very iffy run because when a floor doesn't go as expected, because it's a variable, it's random. You will find yourself in some situations that it's gonna take longer. Maybe right now I could do another run and it would take 5 minutes. Like it happened yesterday on practice. 5 but now it was a 7, 8, and the first time I did it was a 9. So there's like a huge variation on what you're gonna find. So the time should vary a lot. Don't be surprised if you like run that take below 5 minutes game time and maybe 7 or 10 the RTA. That, but yeah, first run basically pick as many companions as you can. You can select them. Go ahead and select them. If it's random, it's random. But if you have like a combat, and then I don't know, Mystery Cache, if it's free, you pick it always. Okay, it's immediately. The Wondrous Boons and Companions will depend on how many Fantasia flowers you have. Don't try to get bonuses that give you more Fantasia flowers. Try to get bonuses that will impact your gameplay. Vortex, crit rate, crit damage, additional damage. When you get healed or your bond of life deltas, you can get additional attack, whatever. Try and pick bonuses that will affect them. Because it's not like you're running the top of the meta team. So any and all help that you get, you try to get it. Try and spend all the Fantasia flowers and companions is priority 1. Caches 10. So yeah, for me, let me come back to conversation screens. We're hitting eye to eye, sitting eye to eye. So yeah, this new game mode is giving a lot of leeway and room to make you understand and focus on new stuff, new compositions and whatnot, because the fact that it's luck dependent makes it so that you have to think on the fly and you have to try and mix and mash teams here and there so you can at least clear whatever you're trying. About the enemies, there's enemies to choose. Be careful with the monolith stages because you saw that monolith stage not well whatsoever. If you can, try and save anemo characters or characters with grouping for those kind of floors and pick enemies that can get them. So basically, if you have Venti and you can choose human with low weight enemies, you go ahead. Because I'm monolith. If you get it below 50. Try and get as many flowers as you can as possible, but you will not be able to get all of them in certain situations if you're going. That's account. It's a new mode with a lot of new variability, and it's interesting because it makes it hard and something worth trying at least heal your character. Gives you something present. Yeah. enough for me. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. And next videos, there's still the live poll going on. You can still vote on what character spotlight is coming next. And go ahead and go to my community tab if you want that. As per usual, if you like my content, please like, comment, follow. Follow is subscribe actually. But I say that. And one last thing, yesterday, no, 2 days ago actually, there was the 4.8 live stream. Emily being confirmed. Okay. We're still pending on the damage numbers on her because if she's busted, she's busted. If she's not, I'm gonna pull for Navi as well. I also been tinkering with Navia, and she should be ready in case you want her own character spotlights. I would like to wait for the weapon, which is like some days away. Next banners are not actually Emily. Next banner are Navia and someone else. Lan? No, I think Lan is goes along with Emily. Who was the banner? Yeah, and someone who I already have. So the interesting one is gonna be Navia, her weapon, because I don't have the weapon that make her even. It's like hitting for 300 plus Ks. But honestly, since Arlecchino came home, no one is like Arlecchino. At least not so far. So if you want Corinne, she can be in character spotlights. If you want Haytham, he can be character spotlights. Navia, she can spotlight as well. It's all depending on also. And with that being said, Nadland's looking really nice. Also, we had a little bit of a continuation of this. Another thing that is interesting, 4.8, is gonna be a shit ton of stuff, a lot of stuff to do because there's gonna be events, a lot of events. The map, which is the summer map, every summer, but you will be entertained for a while until you plow through everything. What else? There's a new system as a quality of life. I don't know if I understood it all correctly, but what it boils down is that there will be a way to pick your daily mission through rising. What I did not understand though, and this is something that if you understood this correctly, feel free to clarify it on the comments below. Feel free to do that if you want to. I don't exactly know if you will stack commission for dates to come, and in order to claim them, you will have to spend rising. If this works like this, it's a no-go, because I'm spending my rising on artifacts, talents, books, whatever I need. Okay, that's the main one. If this works like I just stated, don't do that. Do the dailies as per usual, because it's a way from them to make you spend resin in something that it's not resin related. So it's a no. But if I understood this correctly, and what this is that you will get a daily commission every time you spend 40 resin, basically, then we're all okay and all golden for it, and this is amazing. Because this means that if you're capped from time, you will come in to 4 domains, get your dailies done and everything done, and get out. If this works like the second instance that I presented, then this is golden. If it's the first, it's trash. So it's either one or the other. I hope it's the second one, and I hope I understood that one correctly, and everything is nice, good, and swimming and correct. But yeah, up to that point, we'll see. But 4.8, a lot of stuff to do, and not really nice. Also, we had a showcase of the first 3 characters. In my opinion, 4-star, 4-star, and 5-star. The dude, 5-star, and the other 2. So yeah, and I didn't see either Murata nor Shang nor Aizan nor no one of those. So all new brand characters that we had no idea coming. One looks like it's gonna drill roads and having a special sprint. But there's gonna be a ton of stuff in Natlan because the Saurians will. One is gonna let you fly because they're. This is me linking ideas. There's this 4.8 new event. There will be like a fly mode, which actually reminded me and a lot of people of Star Fox, which is an old from everyone who's newer to this world, like 20 years from that. The thing is that this might be something that we're gonna be able to land with the Saurian. We get a Saurian down the line that can fly, you will be able to do stuff among the stars. A lot of interesting stuff, but at the same time, not anything like major. So last update, Natlan, and Natlan is gonna be a bomb. Get ready, this will be. So yeah, happy week ahead of you, and time. Thanks for being here. Per usual, Charles Kaiser. Hope to see you all in the next videos. The character spotlights, next is, or next version. Yeah, and if there's something new or interesting, comment, text something there. But yeah, see you all in the next one, guys. Peace out. Bye bye. See ya. Bye bye.